My name is Randy Hatfield. I'm with SBC Recycling. We are a family-owned and operated business. Been in business for 20 plus years. My father started it back in 1991. We have this location here in Powder Springs. We also have a much larger corporate operation up in Columbus, Ohio. My folks are pretty well retired at this point, so it's myself and my two brothers. And we are a post-industrial recycler, which means we are business to business. We don't do any household or curbside recycling. We have two main processes in the building. One is a grinding line, a grinding operation where we can take post-industrial plastics such as pallets, totes, skids, pieces, parts, you name it. If it's clean plastic, we're able to grind it down to a size, into a flake that's about the size of your thumbnail. And then we market that material to either end users or in some cases compounders who can take it and add a step to it to get it ready for an end user. We have a baling operation where we can bring in just about any type of recyclable loose material and bale it up into a heavy bale that can then be marketed directly to a paper mill for recycling or any type of plastic end user who can handle it in the bale form. A lot of hangers, both polystyrene and polypropylene hangers, from the likes of Carter's Clothing, Sports Authority, Target. We do a lot of film recycling here, stretch film, LD bags, those types of things. Super sack recycling out of the food industry, large bags that hold food ingredients. We do a lot of computer recycling, not the actual computer itself, but the hard plastic shell that is left over once the computer has been recycled by another company. Automotive parts, all the way down to very, very small amounts of aluminum cans and plastic bottles and things like that that come from lunchrooms of these large manufacturing companies. We are all the time getting phone calls from very large corporations who are attempting to go to zero landfill. And that's where we're headed in this country, and that's a good thing. However, there are still some steps that have to be taken to get us there. And in some cases, we get some large corporations who don't want to spend the time and the effort to make that happen. And therefore, we end up getting just mixed plastic that's maybe contaminated with food waste, been stored outside so it's wet. And unfortunately, as hard as we try to recycle it, we can't. And we end up actually having to trash it out. A tremendous number of companies out there who have proactively come to us and said, what do we need to do to make this a better product to recycle? And we're happy to go out and have training sessions with all of their people, explain to them different types of plastic, what can be put together, what needs to be kept separate, what could possibly get wet, what needs to remain dry, how it needs to be packaged up in order to best recycle it and get them the best revenue stream for their recyclable products. 99% of what we get in, there is a revenue stream for it. So, when we go out and help folks develop a recycling program, we're helping them in two ways. We're reducing their landfill amount and therefore their landfill cost, and in many times paying them a rebate for the recycling stream. They win both ways.